Hi everybody, today is August 5th, 2013. Al-Qaeda threat. 19 U.S. diplomatic sites to remain closed through next week. Al-Qaeda threat. Despite the seriousness of Al-Qaeda threat, the apparent targeting of U.S. interests abroad rather than in the U.S. proper suggests the group's aspirations have contracted since 9/11. A Bahraini armored personnel vehicle reinforces U.S. Embassy security just outside the gate of the embassy building in Manama, Bahrain, on Sunday, August 4th. The U.S. has extended the closure of some of its embassies across the Middle East and Africa through the end of this weekend, amid fears of an immediate attack by Al-Qaeda against Western targets within the region. While Al-Qaeda was created by the CIA. CNN reports that 15 of the 22 embassies and consulates that the U.S. closed on Sunday, a normal workday in the region, would remain closed through the week until Saturday, according to a statement from the U.S. State Department. 4 additional diplomatic sites, all in Africa, would also be closed, the statement said. The threat is believed to be meant to coincide with the end of the Muslim holy month of Ramadan, which wraps up with the celebration of Eid on Wednesday night. This is not an indication of a new threat system, merely an indication of our commitment to exercise caution and take appropriate steps to protect our employees, including local employees and visitors to our facility, the State Department said. The U.S. also issued a travel alert regarding the possibility of a Al-Qaeda-related attack. The alert runs until the end of August. The consulate in Israel has been reopened. Though the specifics of the threat are not known, CNN reports that the epicenter of the alert appears to be in Yemen, according to an unnamed senior U.S. security official. CNN says that 3 sources said the Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, which is based in Yemen, is in the final stages of planning for an attack. CNN adds, the embassy closures were prompted by a particular message sent between senior Al-Qaeda officials and intercepted by the U.S. Senator Saxby Chambliss of Georgia, the ranking member of the Senate Intelligence Committee, told NBC's News Meet the Press yesterday that the communication chatter among the Islamic militant community is very reminiscent of what we saw pre-9/11. The one thing we can talk about is the fact that there has been an awful lot of chatter out there, Mr. Chambliss said. This is the most serious threat I've seen in the last several years. ABC reports that another unnamed official says, although the target is unclear, we do not know whether they mean an embassy, an airbase, an aircraft, trains. The official said, the planners claim the attack is going to be big and strategically significant. The part that is alarming is the confidence they show while communicating and the air of certainty, the official said, adding that the group Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula appeared to have a media plan for after the attack. Today on This Week, Representative Dutch Rubersberg, the ranking member of the House Intelligence Committee, said the intercepted communications called for a major attack. We receive information that high-level people from Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula are talking about a major attack, Rubersberg said, and these are people at the high level of the CIA, because like I said, Al-Qaeda was created by the CIA. The official added that of particular concern is the possibility that attackers may have had devices surgically implanted to avoid detection. These are guys who have developed the techniques to defeat our detection methods, the official said. Reuters noted that Britain is keeping its embassy in Yemen closed until Thursday. It had originally scheduled to reopen tomorrow. But despite the seriousness of the threat, the apparent targeting of U.S. interests abroad, rather than in the U.S. proper, suggests that the Al-Qaeda aspirations have contracted since 9/11, reports the Christian Science Monitor. While Al-Qaeda has, by some measures, become larger since 9/11, it has become less cohesive, according to a recent study by the RAD Corporation, a defense and security consultancy. This means that the goal and capabilities of the various branches have shifted from attacking the American homeland to achieving narrower goals. They want to establish Islamic emirates in specific countries or regions, though they may be agnostic about a broader violent jihad, Rand terrorist expert Seth Jones said in a congressional testimony last month. The closures, which State Department Deputy Spokeswoman Marie Hoff told reporters were taken out of an abundance of caution, also indicate a change in U.S. response to threats, the Monitor adds. I think this, closing all the embassies in the Middle East to North Africa, is in fact unprecedented. At least I didn't see this during my career, Christopher Hill, a former U.S. ambassador to Iraq, told CNN. The 19 U.S. government buildings, which will remain closed at least through Saturday, are the U.S. Embassy in Mama, Bahrain, the Embassy in Bujumbura, Burundi, the U.S. Embassy in Djibouti, the U.S. Embassy Amman in Jordan, the U.S. Embassy in Cairo, Egypt, the Embassy in Kuwait City, Kuwait, the U.S. Embassy in Tripoli, Libya, the U.S. Embassy in Antananarivo in Madagascar, the U.S. Embassy in Port Louis, Mauritius, the U.S. Embassy in Muscat, Oman, the U.S. Embassy in Doha, Qatar, the U.S. Embassy in Kigali, Rwanda, the U.S. Consulate in Dhahran, Saudi Arabia, the Consulate in Jeddah in Saudi Arabia, the U.S. Embassy in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the U.S. Embassy in Khartoum, Sudan, the U.S. Embassy in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, the U.S. Consulate in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, and the U.S. Embassy in Sana'a, Yemen. And it says the asterisks indicate 4 U.S. embassies which were added to the closure list on Sunday. Government buildings which were closed on Sunday but which have been taken off the list include ones in Kabul, Algiers, and Baghdad. So we got Bradawi, however you pronounce it, that's been added. The one in Madagascar has been added. Port Louis has been added. Rwanda has been added. Alright, bookmark my site. I'll keep you up to date. Please stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.